Hey, this is Nicole and Tia.
And you're watching the DomenickNatiShow.
Are you planning on parenting any children in the near future?
I want to. I want her to have a baby. Yeah, I want to.
Yeah.
I love kids.
You guys stay tuned because I'll have my first pregnancy.
Are you saying that when you have a baby, that Nicole will be carrying it?
Yeah. We actually have tried a few times already. It's good.
Okay.
Yeah, but we're waiting. We did try and we were unsuccessful.
Maybe like 4 times.
Yeah.
But it didn't work.
So we're gonna wait till we have, our house and everything instead of this apartment and try again. Go to a fertility clinic.
What does trying consist of? Like, what is the process of you trying to get pregnant?
It's not gonna stay.
Well, we try to use someone's sperm and
old-fashioned way.
Yeah, the old-fashioned way, and it didn't work. We tried 4 times and it didn't work at all. So we tried with actually my brother's because he looks just like me.
His kid looks like hers.
Yeah.
Now, when you say you tried the old-fashioned way, what did you do with your brother's sperm? Like, how did it?
I put it up in this baster thing, and I tried to put it up in her when she was like ovulating, and it didn't work. I thought it may have worked. Like, I don't know nothing about none of it, but it didn't work.
Well, this time we're going to actually go to a fertility clinic, and I want to put her egg inside of me, but we haven't decided really yet.
We've talked to him a few times about it, so yeah.
You had your brother. How did he give you his sperm, and then you used like a turkey baster and tried to do it that way?
Yeah,
not a real turkey baster. No, it was like one of those little baby medicine things? Syringes?
I don't know. The way we did it was all wrong though. But I really wanted a kid, and I just like kids, but it didn't work. And he was willing to do it for us. So I mean, but I talked to a lady at the fertility clinic, and she said it doesn't work like that. So
Google's not always right.
Yeah, just so that there's no confusion. So he gave you his sperm in like a cup. Is that what you're saying? Like in like a cup,
heated, like what?
Yeah, in a cup.
We have like the hand warmers.
And then you use like a syringe. And
yeah, like the baby things, like the little baby things.
Medicine?
You give them medicine.
Oh, for medicine, yeah, like a little plastic syringe, and then you
Yeah.
filled it up with your brother's sperm, and then you tried to shoot it into your vagina. It didn't work.
It didn't
You gave
work.
it a shot. Has Deontay said anything negative about Tia? Like, has he said anything negative to you or negative online about you?
Well, we don't stop his comments first off, but people in public come up to us all the time and tell us a bunch of crazy shit that we don't want to hear.
What's so wrong, what I find so wrong is this.
Like obsessed.
I told Nicole she was wrong for the way she did that, man. You can't.
I never said I wasn't wrong.
You can't lead a man on and, take his money and tell him you love him and, dance on him and make him think that y'all are together and then just up and leave him because I wouldn't accept that. So I don't expect any other person to. I told Nicole she was wrong for that.
Well, I know. Hold on. First off, I know that I'm wrong. Like prison, if you've been there, you get it. If you haven't, you don't. You know what I'm saying? I was wrong. Granted, it did look a lot worse on TV than it was, but I also know that I did do, you know what I'm saying? And it is my fault, and it went further than it should have because the show, and I feel like, I would have came home and probably not done all that, but regardless, I did apologize.
He does cross the line a little bit because he still's
we don't speak on him at all.
He's still so into Nicole, and I just find that very disrespectful because, like, damn, I mean, he can find someone else. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't understand. That's what I find so weird. But
you think that Deontay is obsessed with Nicole?
I do.
Like, Jeremy does too. That time where he threw all that shit at the car, he didn't just happen to drive back. He was sitting outside my house the entire time, just so y'all know, watching me, waiting for me to come back out. Because that did really happen, but...
And it was really wrong.
But that
wouldn't have happened with me because I would have did a lot worse than that.
Are you saying that Deontay stalked you?
He was outside my house. Yes, he was sitting out there and it was not 15 minutes. It was like an hour. And I was just so mind-blown. I was like, oh my God. I didn't know he was going to be out there. He was just sitting on my street waiting for me to come out. I guess he had a feeling. He said he drove off, but no, he was sitting there the whole time.
But I do believe his feelings are real, for her.
But he also disrespected the fuck out of me by going to my house when I was out of town without asking and talking to my mom, demanding sex for the money he's giving me. Like, that's fucking weird.
It's real weird.
It's disrespectful. When my mom told me that, I was like, this is a joke. Right?
And like me and him was talking. I mean, I was calling him and talking to him off without the show. You know what I mean? And I was talking to him and I told him, I was like, if you want to be your friend, I'm okay with it. Like, that's fine. And we would talk. He would text me and everything. And then he makes it like none of that ever happened.
He makes it like all of that is real and it all really happened. And I know I was wrong, but not all. I didn't do all that to that man. Like,
you made him.
I would have never kept
visiting with you.
I talked to him the whole time I was in prison, yes, but when I came home, I wouldn't have talked to him if it wasn't for the show. And they kept making us meet when I didn't want to. That's why I kept having anxiety attacks. It wasn't because I was nervous. It's because I didn't want to be there. He literally, word for word, said that I owed him sex.
We was out of town and her mom called. We was on our way back for Thanksgiving.
My mom was pissed.
And she was like, I got bad vibes from him, like rapist vibes.
She said she didn't want me to be alone with him anymore.
It was weird. I don't know. It was weird.
There's a lot, that people don't know. Like, he used to take me to work, and it was uncomfortable. Like, I got out the car. I quit my job because I didn't want to ride with him no more because he was making me feel uncomfortable. But, aside from this, like, it's just fucked up because we don't speak on him, whether we're online or to each other. And I feel like he just keeps talking about us, and it's...
You said you got rape vibes. Was he ever...
No, I didn't say that. My sister said that. She was there. Yeah. She said that she got rapey vibes from him when he said that. She said the look in his eyes was, like, creepy. I did try to cut it off a few times, and he would, like, beg me, like, please don't.
He's weak. He was a gentleman, but he's weak. Like, that's why she walked over top of him like that.
Okay. So he's kind of... You're saying that he's a pushover, and you took advantage.
You only allow someone to do what, like you allow it. If you didn't want it to happen, it wouldn't have happened.
Gotcha. Okay, so he's a weak guy that...
I'm saying I am wrong, but he's wrong for allowing me to do it as well, So
you're saying Deontay is wrong for letting you take his money and take advantage of him?
He's not wrong. No, he's not wrong because he fell in love with her. I don't feel like he's wrong.
But isn't that what you said, Nicole?
I said, yeah. I feel like I didn't. I feel like I'm wrong, yes, but I also feel like he's the one who he allowed me to do it. The same way as in, people are gonna let you do what you allow.
She wouldn't do it to me.
I'm saying if I was in a relationship and walked all over someone or abusive relationship and hit them, and they kept letting me do it, I would keep doing it, Not now, but back then that's what it was, I guess. He could have stopped it at any time, and I would have just said okay and started talking to somebody else.
Have you ever been paid for sex?
No, not like... I've never been a prostitute, if that's what you're asking.
Or...
I webcammed before, but I never, was a prostitute.
But, I mean, people have paid you for what? To be sexual on a webcam? Is that what it is?
I mean, I worked with one girl, and she paid me, weekly to do it. Just like, the webcam channels. they take your card number and they deposit it into your account each week when you like them on the websites.
And what do you have to do in return?
I haven't done it since before I went to prison, and I don't plan on doing it anymore. So,
what did you have to do for the money?
Well, I will let America watch that and find out because I wish I could delete
is
that.
a weak ass bitch for allowing that to happen. Really, that's the way I feel about it. I don't like her. She's fake as hell. She's a whore. That's how I feel about it.
It's been announced that Deontay is dating Lindsey Downs. So do you see that relationship lasting? And what advice would you give Lindsey?
So, well, hopefully it's not for publicity. Hopefully, they're happy, and because we're moving on with our lives, and I think he should too.
Okay. So maybe he has. So does that make you think that maybe he isn't obsessed with you anymore since he found someone else? Or do you think that that's...
I hope not. I mean, I haven't really... I don't get on Instagram and stuff a lot. But when I do, he's blocked. So I don't know what he posts or what he does,
I feel like if she was to pick up the phone and call him right now, he would come immediately. So no, I don't feel like, that he's over her.
Are you guys planning on being on Love After Lockup next season?
I guess you'll have to watch and see.
We're considering it.
We're talking about it. It depends where we are in life, if we end up having a family by then, I don't want to expose my child, to that type of lifestyle almost, because reality TV is way different than I thought it was. It's definitely not like, Channing Tatum over there on the movie or something.
It's definitely different, but it was fun.
It was fun, except for when they were, trying to, they would tell her something and tell me the exact opposite and, try to get us to argue and stuff. We would be texting, so we never did, but we knew what it was.
Are you on your own spinoff on WeTV, or is that a possibility or no?
We don't really know yet. We're talking. We've talked to them, and we're considering just what exactly we are and aren't going to do.
We basically, well, me at least, I feel like I would like to film another season, but my main focus is us and our marriage, our relationship, our future, so if that doesn't fit in with it, if that causes drama or ruins it, then I'm not for it. I don't want to keep portraying the villain on TV.
And we'll have more to tell you next time. Once we take our next step in life, we'll definitely keep you posted, and we can come back on live.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Maybe we'll hit you up when we do. I want to go live for our wedding. I have some surprises.
We researched you, and we definitely liked you, so we was like, let's just do it.
We've been asked by 5 people to do interviews, and you're the first, so.
And the only.